y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's that frugal chick, also known as Brielle, and I am back with another video. In this video, we are going to be doing a budget with me. So we're going to be budgeting my 9 to 5 paycheck for the next 2 weeks. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Before I actually start, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Those two things are completely free. Just go ahead and do it for you, girl. I'm trying to reach 1K subscribers. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the like button. Let's go ahead and get into it. So as you guys seen in my previous video how I budget my paycheck, I do it by basically like my cash wallet, things that I take with me every day, things that I purchase every day, just everyday expenses. And then I go over into my fixed expenses like my bills. And then I head over into my sinking fund. So my budget does typically stay the same unless I have some changes like birthdays. But for the most part, it stays the same. So dining out is going to get $40 for the next 2 weeks. Groceries is going to get $110. Giving is going to give $40. I am going to get $15. And then my son is going to get $15 as well. Miscellaneous is going to get $5 and gas is going to get $100. Gas prices are rising, of course. However, I think I'm going to be okay because I have to be off of work Monday because Braylon's daycare is closed. And then my day off is actually on Wednesday. So I'm not going to be doing as much driving this week as I usually would. So that's good. So I'm going to keep my driving. I try to keep it to a minimum. Monday, we'll probably just stay in the whole day because it's supposed to be nasty anyway. We are expecting a thunderstorm. So we'll probably just stay in. Yeah. Wednesday will probably be a little bit different because he has to go to daycare. And I'll probably have some errands to run. But Monday will probably save us, quite a bit of gas. And then, of course, Wednesday because I don't have to travel to work. So now we're going to head over to my fixed expenses. So car insurance is going to get $70. That is half of what my car insurance payment is for the month. Phone is going to get $20, which is also half of what my phone bill is for the month, but I do pay it every 3 months. Life insurance is going to get $25, which is also half. Amazon is going to get $20. I have that listed as Amazon, but that's really like all of my subscriptions and tolls and things of that nature. I do live on the eastern shore part of Maryland. So when I travel across the bridge, across the Bay Bridge, and then when I go, through the Chesapeake Bay Tunnel, I have to pay a toll. I don't have an Easy Pass. So my best friend, she has an Easy Pass. And I was talking to her about it. And she was basically saying that it's kind of a scam. So I don't know. Should I get an Easy Pass? Like, is that worth it? I do travel across the bridge quite frequently. So I've been thinking about it. Maybe I need to do some research. If anybody knows if I shouldn't, let me know. My skin is skinny, yes, ma'am. Okay, so rent is going to get $700. I had to make sure this mic was on, y'all. I filmed the whole budget with me at home the other day on my day off. This was supposed to be up literally Thursday. I was off Tuesday. I wanted this video up on Thursday. Was editing the video, no sound, and I'm just now having the time to redo the video. So I think I said my rent is gonna get $700. Then of course I have to pay for Braylon's daycare. Yeah. So now we're gonna move over to our sinking funds, y'all. I am a little sick, so I noticed on last Friday, my throat was a little sore. Took some NyQuil that night. Got up, my throat was still a little itchy. Sunday, I woke up, I was fine. My throat was not hurting. Then Monday, my nose was stuffy. So I don't know if it was allergies or if Braylon brought some type of virus or cold home. I'm not sure. But my nose is still a little stuffy. So, yeah. So, like I said, on to our sinking funds. So Future Home is going to get $50. I usually try to at least put $50 into my Future Home fund. Fund is not going to get anything as we still have $30 in our fund sinking fund because Braylon wants to go to the movies, but there aren't any great movies out. I'm gonna try to see if anything is coming up because I know my baby really wants to go to the movies. Yeah, I don't know how long he's gonna last in the movies. I told him that you gotta be quiet, and just watch the movie, but he's only 2 years old, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But I do want to take him, so I have that money set aside for that. Holidays is not going to get anything. The next holiday is Easter. We already have our Easter outfits. I already have his Easter basket made. Braylon's birthday is actually the day before Easter, so I'm pretty good with Easter. Unless we have to contribute food for Easter dinner that my mom typically cooks. I really want some crabs on Easter. I want a crab so bad, y'all. Anyway, vacations is not going to get anything. Me, which is my Roth IRA, I'm gonna put $15. Well, set aside $15 for that, and I'm also gonna set aside $15 for Braylon's 529. Christmas is gonna get $20. I tried to put $20 in my Christmas fund every time I get paid, so that there is a big lump sum of money in there by the end of the year, November-ish, so I can start Christmas shopping. I know I'm gonna need a lot more than that, but this just helps me out. Car maintenance is also going to get $20. I also try to put $20 in my car maintenance fund every time I get paid, and then any money left over, from my gas, I usually just roll over into my car maintenance fund. I do have some money rolled over from gas this week. However, in a couple weeks, we have to go across the bridge because it's my friend's daughter's birthday. And I know I'm gonna have to pay for a toll, but yeah, I don't know how much the toll is. I haven't been the Virginia way in a very long time, so I'm not sure how much the toll is. But the last time I heard it was $15, so it's probably every bit of $20 now. So yeah, I do have $19 left over in my gas cash envelope, so I probably just keep that in there for the toll. Savings, which is my emergency fund, is not going to get anything. And then birthdays is gonna get $75. My dad's birthday party is this weekend. I already got his gift. I might get him something else, and then I also have to get my sister a gift because her birthday was the day before my dad's birthday. And I think I'm going to go over to Designer's Edge, which is like a hair salon. Then it's like a massage place, and I'm gonna get her a gift card. And I already paid for my dad's cake. I do have to give my sister some money towards the room that we rented for him for his party tomorrow, but that money is already set aside. So the $75 is probably going to go towards my friend's daughter's gifts, and then I already have money set aside for my nephew's birthday, which is also at the end of the month. And yeah, so I should have like an extra $50 in there, which is just gonna be in there. Braylon, I already got his birthday gifts. I got him some Monster Jam stuff, the Gravedigger. I found the cutest little Gravedigger piggy bank, and then I found the Gravedigger, which these are trucks, the Gravedigger pillow. He is gonna love that, y'all. He's gonna love that. I'm so excited. I'm trying to remember that his birthday and Easter, they're really like back to back. So he's gonna get a whole bunch of gifts from family, on his actual birthday. Then he's gonna turn around and get a gift from me. Like, it's just so much going on. So I'm trying not to overdo it with his birthday. The next birthday that's coming up is in May, and so yeah, we're getting a little bit ahead. So I did have some overtime in my check. That was $125. So what I'm going to do is use $25 of that to go towards our meal for this weekend for my dad's party, because we all do have to pay for our food. And I do have some rollover money in my dining out envelope from the past 2 weeks. So I have $26 in there. Then I'm going to put an extra 25. So that's about $50 that I'm going to be able to spend on our dinner for this week, which is what me and Braylon typically spend when we go out to eat to dinner. But Braylon does have a birthday party tomorrow before my dad's party, so he's probably going to eat at the birthday party. So I probably won't even have to order him any food. I'll probably order him some fries or something if he does eat there. If not, I'll get him a meal. But yeah, so then I'm going to put another $100 inside of my future home fund. So that's a total of $150 going into my future home sinking fund. I'm so excited, y'all. I have officially reached $14,000 in my future home sinking fund. I'm so excited. I need to get the ball rolling on this home buying process. I'm so nervous and I just need to do it to see if I can, to see if there's anything out there that I can afford to purchase. That's my biggest worry because I want to keep my mortgage as low as possible. So that's my biggest concern, is that there's not going to be a house out there that I'm going to be able to afford. But all I can do is try. And if it doesn't work, I'll just go ahead and rent again. But I do need to try because my lease is going to be up in a few months. So, yeah, y'all, that completes my budget with me for this week. I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like the video. And I'll see you guys later.